What's up guys, Dragonfly Mike 77. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I pack and what I think of the Harmony Bowl. Alright, before I go into how I actually packed it, I'm going to show you the differences between some of the Hookah John bowls that have come out over the years. This is a pretty old one. I want to say this is like 2008, 2009. You can see how different the design is. It's much shorter, and this is just much shallower in general. And then you have, before the Harmony Bowl, it's a little deeper and a little taller when it comes to the spires. This one actually has a bigger airflow than his newer Alien bowls. And then you have the Harmony Bowl, which is actually very different than all of them. This has kind of like a concave shape where it actually comes in and dips a little, if you can see that. And the airflow is freaking ridiculous on this thing. I mean, the airflow is amazing on it. And he decided to add a little texture to them. But my favorite thing about the bowl compared to the old ones is the fact that it has this on it. Why is that so important? It sits so nicely. I just feel like this is a lot sturdier than some of the other ones. I feel safer leaving it like this than having to turn it over. I like that about this bowl a lot. Alright, enough of that. You guys saw the difference. Now I'm going to pack it. I showed you guys how I packed the bowl and just some of the subtle differences between the old Hookah John bowls and some of the new ones, like this one. Now, the first thing I noticed about this bowl was it takes longer to heat up than some of the other ones. I'm very used to using just 2 coals, and I feel like I could almost use 3. But when it does get going with 2 coals, it smokes very well. Let me take a poke. The second thing I noticed upon actually taking a hit is the airflow is ridiculous on this thing. In fact, I think it breaches into the airflow is a little too good. I feel like too much air is mixing in with the smoke, and I feel like I'm getting a lighter type of session than I'm used to. For a lot of people, they're really going to enjoy that, but for me, I kind of like the clouds to be a little denser, a little thicker, and have just a little more body to them. And with this bowl, I don't get that right now. Now, I'm used to using basically the same 3 bowls over and over again, so since this is new, I can see myself being accustomed and getting used to this bowl. I think it smokes very well. The reason I was so excited for this bowl is on Instagram and on websites, it looks like the Lotus fits on it perfectly, but I realized that this bowl was actually a little too small for it, and that is kind of a bummer. That was one of the things I was so excited for, was it looked like the Harmony Bowl plus the Lotus were a perfect match, and with at least this bowl, it's not perfect. There's just, the bowl is a little too small for the Lotus. It's very hard for me to sit here and review the whole product line when I've only been able to try one. You know, there's going to be variations in handmade bowls, and not every single one is going to be the same, and that's why it's hard for me to review bowls like this. I think it's sturdy. I think it's made very well. I like the fact that it has the bottom like this. I don't have to turn it upside down when I want to display it. I like the bowl, but I wish the airflow was a little less on it. One more thing that I did notice that I really do like about the bowl, 2 round bowl. Overall, my rating for the bowl is an 8 out of 10. I think it's made very well. I like the way it looks. These ridges add a little bit of kind of uniqueness to it, and I like the bowl. Let me take one more hit for you guys. mean, I do get good clouds, they're just not exactly what I'm used to. I'm happy with this bowl. I'm not really sure what I'm doing with my channel right now. So I'm messing around with a couple things, but I think that's it. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and as always guys, peace out.